How to be happy before you reach your goal. And if you use the law of attraction, you probably know that if you want to reach something and you think that that something is going to make you happy and you cannot be happy unless you have it, you will never reach that goal. So, I'm just gonna share how I motivate myself. And I'm gonna give you like a practical example of my life. So, my highest goal right now is to have a YouTube channel, to have my own website, and be an auto entrepreneur and to help people better their life by doing video courses and maybe doing like coaching sessions and later maybe workshops. So that's how I see myself evolving. That's where I want to be. I want to work for myself and doing really like what I want and what I like for a living. And the first time I realized that this is what I wanted to do with my life, it was 2 years ago in 2016. It was April, something like March 2016. And I already knew back then that I wanted to make a YouTube channel and I actually wanted like to make videos, do improv, and that's what I wanted to do with my life. Not work as an engineer, and actually because I was studying engineering at the time and I knew that I didn't want to do anything else. So not engineering, but I didn't want to work in a company either. I didn't want to work like as a psychologist or whatever. I wanted to do videos about personal development. And that was it, period. I knew it. I knew it just like deep inside. And so I was really super far away back then from even starting to work on that. And even now, I'm very far away still from my goal, or it appears so. And how I motivate myself, because I know that that's the only thing I want. I don't want anything else. I will never settle because all the rest doesn't make me happy. So, how I motivate myself is through knowing that along the way, the steps actually make me happy. And I already know that because I've seen how, for example, how I'm growing, how I'm changing as a person. And that makes me really happy. So, I changed friends many times. I got more confident doing meditation, overcame my social anxiety. I got a lot healthier by stopping eating certain things. And all of this really made me happy. And it's like I draw my happiness from life itself, like from the personal growth that I acquire from life. And if I really only thought that my happiness can only come from my highest goal, which I want to reach, I already like had that idea in my mind a few months ago, and it hurt so much because I knew I was so far away from reaching my goal, and I didn't like my situation. But I knew also that if I believed that my goal would make me happy, it would just like crush me, it would depress me so much, and it did for a while, not very long, but a few weeks or a few months. And so, what you have to realize is that real happiness doesn't come from really reaching your goal, but it can really come from the growth that you have from working towards your goal. And for me, it comes from knowing that now, for example, I can do one video every day. And this is the first time in my life that I have ever done something like that. And I've never been this confident. So this is mind blowing for me. This makes me super happy. I also know that I'm gonna be healthier and working on my health more. I'm probably gonna find like relationships. All of this before I reach my goal of being financially independent and being able to just like have my own business. And so I will be able to continue being happy before that happens. And it's super important because you cannot think that your happiness is dependent on such a goal, um, particularly if the goal is so far away and you know that that's your thing. So you have like to draw your happiness from something that's super grounded in daily life, and you have to find it. And so people say sometimes it's like in the process, you know, you have to love the process. Yes, I think that's true. But also, it's just like for me, what makes me most happy is the growth. It's overcoming my fears, it's being more healthy, it's like that kind of stuff. And it's also important to have like your biggest goal and also like sub goals that are very important to you. And for me, sub goals that are super important is to be able to make quality videos and share them with people. That's the dream that I had when I was a kid. And even if like only 50% watch my videos, it will already be awesome because that's what I've always wanted. And if I can do videos being confident and having fun and all, awesome goal. Another goal is to fix my digestion. Since I'm a kid, I've always had digestion problems. I don't even know how it feels to have a digestion that works. So when I reach that, and this is clearly possible, it's gonna be awesome. And I also want to finally like find friends and fulfilling relationships. And so you can see that these three goals, they don't depend on like the end goal, and they're still like super important, and they're like daily life stuff. They're not super fancy, but for me they're super important. So if you want to be happy before you reach your goal, and if you're using the law of attraction, you have to be happy now. You have to enjoy the steps, and you can enjoy the personal growth and also find smaller goals that are really more down to earth, rooted in reality. What am I talking about? Like sub goals that are really important for you and that will make you happy. Find those, and they have to depend more on you than on outer circumstances. Thanks for listening.